as usual, just a reminder that Brett is headed back to class at 1 o'clock, so we've got to keep this thing going. So go ahead. Anybody with questions, go ahead.
What did you do Saturday night after the win?
Celebrated it with the team.
Where?
I went to Ailes, actually.
How long did that celebration last before now you gear your mind towards Stanford?
24 hours.
Yes, I know that's the word, but
Yeah, it's a 24-hour. I mean, it's, it's still ringing. Everybody's like, good game and stuff like that. But I mean, we win the Pac-12 South title, but it all means not if you keep winning. So I understand.
How do you shut something off in 24 hours that you're going to spend a lifetime talking about?
That is an amazing question. That is so true. That moment I will remember forever. The coaches talked about it before. Just saying that this moment will be remembered forever. I mean, when you look back, old man, just this will be something you remember from college. So it's one of those moments you always remember. But with the maturity of a team, you got to be able to focus and then go on to the next opponent.
I get paid for those big time questions.
Stanford coming up. What have you seen from them so far?
I'll start watching film today, but I know they're a big-time team, done big-time things this year. The defense is really good. So, we got to come ready. It's another big-time opponent this week, another big game, 3:30 Saturday, so we'll be ready.
And they're one of the top sack teams in the nation, so that's something that, based on last week, you guys got sacked a couple of times. You got sacked a couple of times. What can you do differently to try to avoid that?
I can help the linemen out. Our linemen, will do an amazing job and have been doing an amazing job. But I can even help out better with being able to step up and move around pressure. I can always help them. We got each other's back today, so if we miss something, I can always dodge somebody and throw the ball if I need to. So it goes both ways. I can help out, but a lot. Just keep my eyes downfield and moving around in the pocket.
How much more comfortable are you in the pocket now than you were, say, that first game that you played? Is it kind of night and day?
Yeah. Bryce game, it was sort of just like, all right, let's see who's open to throw the ball and get it out of my hands. But now, as a quarterback, being able to mature, it's cool just to be able to sit back and go through your progressions in the pocket, while still facing pressure and moving around and, not getting rattled and being able to go through your progressions.
You watched the tape of the USC game?
Yeah.
If you had to nitpick your performance, what would you say were some things from that you weren't happy with that you want to improve on?
There was still a lot of details that I need to improve on. Even though it's a big one, like I said earlier in the season. No matter if it's a win, loss, whatever, I'm the most critical person on my own stuff. So there's a lot of things when it comes to footwork, just keeping my pace right, the motion, throwing the ball, and going through my progression, staying in the pocket, like I said, helping my linemen out, not scrambling outside and getting tackled, which comes as a side. But just being able to step up in the pocket, keep my eyes downfield, I can get better at a lot of things.
Is everyone aware of all the crazy scenarios that are available in this last game?
Yeah, but there's a lot of scenarios, but to us, we just got to win one game at a time, and that's our motto. This whole year we've been saying go 1-0 every week, so that's what we got to do, and that's it's a big test this week, but we got to come out and keep that mindset.
How much of your wide receivers been a part of your success this year? Obviously, you've spread the ball around to them kind of all year. Is that kind of where you've been comfortable, just kind of giving it to everyone? Or?
Oh yeah, for sure. I tell all our receivers just give me the effort, and I'll put the ball where it needs to be. I told all of them they're going to be a vital part in this offense, and they have been a major part. Shaq's doing an amazing job. Joe's doing an amazing job. Jerry, JP, everybody. Everybody that's contributing, getting on the field on this offense, even the scout players. They help our defense. So everybody's doing what they need to do, and I just go through my progressions. If you're open, I'm going to keep moving. Throw it to you. If you're not, I'm going to keep going through the progressions. So that.
Seems like you and Shaq kind of had a chemistry on Saturday. Is that something that's kind of been developing this season?
Oh yeah, for sure. A relationship with your receiver, it's one that needs to build and needs, there's a lot of things things that go into it, but just being able to have trust and timing and all that, sort of a lot of things going and just sort of being on the same page mentally and knowing where he's going to be and, you know, how many steps he may take before he breaks. I mean, it's different throwing to Shaq than it is Joe, because, Joe may take 3 steps to get 8 yards rather than Shaq taking 7 to get 8 yards. So, it's a different feel, but once you get it, it continues to build and it has been.
What is it about Shaq that you had to get used to? I mean, how many steps does it take him to get that far? What is it?
It's just a feel, to be honest. It's all about feel. There's nothing for, definitive. I can't say, I know now that it takes him, 5.5 seconds, or something to get through his route. But, it's just all the feel. It's knowing where he's going to be and being able to trust him. I mean, a great example was in the game. I forget, it was like 3rd down and long or something like that. But it was, he ran like an out route, but it was, all the way across the field throw. And, it's one of those throws where you sort of just have to throw it before he even breaks. You sort of trust where he's going to be. And I mean, I threw the ball where I thought he'd be, and he was there.
What is it about Shaq that makes him such a reliable receiver in that way for you?
Being consistent, I think, is a big thing. I mean, as long as you can stay consistent, you can build on the relationship and not sort of get, wondering what's going on. But, he's a good receiver on and off the field. He knows what he's doing. He's very educated in the game and knowing mentally sort of what I'm thinking and where I'm expecting him to be. He's an amazing receiver, and I'm glad we have him here.
With Joe, are there times when you can throw it high to him and that he's the only guy who's going to, other than on fades, I mean, when you're just throwing like a dig route, do you know that he can get it and no one else can? You're throwing it a little high?
Oh, yeah, for sure. We always have a funny phrase, put it on the top shelf where the kids can't get it. So, I mean, with Joe, sort of like a safety net, to be honest. I mean, he's amazing tight end, amazing receiver. I mean, if I ever see a matchup, I tell him, I'm going to throw you the ball. So, if you throw it high, he's going to get it. And if he doesn't get it, nobody else will get it.
So it's a little bit of Sandlot football you got going there. You just say, hey, Joe, I'm throwing you the ball this time.
Yeah, with Joe, I mean, if you see a matchup, I mean, it's sort of like, all right, well, next time, I'm going to probably throw you the ball. So, just be ready for it.
How much of a difference does it make to have a weapon like that, a tall tight end who's also athletic? I mean, does that make all the difference for you guys in this offense?
Joe's an amazing addition to this offense, and he's done a great job and is doing big things for us this year. I mean, I don't know what's the big award for the tight ends, but I think the Mackey. I think the finalists come out this afternoon, and I was just praying about it, hoping that he gets it because he's been doing amazing things, and he's setting himself up for a real bright future. But he provides so much for this offense, and I mean, just for me in particular, being coming in and really, as my first game, versus Rice, just being able to throw him the ball and sort of getting a feel with him and just being able to rely on him and know where he's going to be, just throwing it up there and letting him make plays.
Did you know today's Moore's birthday?
No, I did not. Really?
Yeah.
They're getting the present.
Yeah, I know. Probably after this, maybe just